Nate Adams is arguably the nicest, most well-adjusted guy in the sport of freestyle motocross. He did well in school. He helps around the community. He always has time for his fans. He even starts each day with a nutritious breakfast. But don't let his ruse fool you, because when he gets on a bike, he's certifiably insane!
Hey everybody, I'm Nate Adams and thanks for watching my episode of M80.
Welcome to another edition of M80 on Fuel. I am Mary, this episode's token hottie, which means I get paid to wear this shirt and these little shorts and introduce sections of freestyle motocross like this one on Nate Adams.
Definitely a dangerous sport, and the progression that we have with we have a lot of top riders now. You know, a few years ago it was just maybe a few guys, but now there's a lot of guys. So you're feeling pressure from all angles, and that's what pushes the sport, and it just keeps getting more dangerous and more dangerous. Nate Adams, freestyle motocross. I got into freestyle when I was probably about 13 or 14. I wanted to learn a no-footed can and a heel clicker, and that was it. That was my goal. That's all I wanted to learn. And then after I learned those, I kept learning more and more until I had a whole bunch of tricks. And then I met Robert and John Disler, and they got me into my first Clear Channel event. And after the first one, I kept getting invited back to a bunch more. And then before I knew it, I was doing the whole tour, and then just kind of kept going from there. I haven't been more of like a big air rider or a best trick rider. I've always been more of a freestyle rider. That's what I've always excelled in. So I've just kind of made it my point and my goal to not just be good at one trick, to have a whole bag of tricks. So but my main concern is my flips and 360s. The whole ramp kid label is just a defense mechanism for people that were getting beat and they couldn't do anything else about it, so they decided to start calling some of the younger kids a name and try to put a label on them. But the truth of the matter is we were beating them all the time, and we were the young crew coming up, so they just started talking because they didn't have anything for us on the bike. I did get labeled the bridesmaid quite a bit, but I was so amped that I had finally placed good at a big contest like X, and then I won Gravity, and then, you know, this year I won X and Gravity, getting covers of magazines, and they can call me whatever they want if I'm on the cover of their magazine, so I really didn't even care. It really didn't even bother me or even really register to me. I'm 20 years old, and if I'm thinking about life after freestyle, right now it's like kind of like I'm giving up. So I don't want to think about that for another 10 years.
This next section takes you to Canada, where there's a bunch of crazy freestyle motocross guys. And I do know a thing or two about Canada. It's cold, there's hot chicks, and there's free healthcare, which is great for those motocross guys because they crash a lot.
These guys are called the 819 crew because they all come from around the city of Three Rivers. Three Rivers is like unemployment capital of Canada. So basically these kids are into freestyle. They're a bunch of kids with basically no future as far as job goes, free healthcare and dirt bikes. That's a dangerous mix, and that's basically what got the 819 crew going.
My name is Benoit Milo. I'm from Quebec, Canada.
Benoit's managed to get into Global X Games, Summer X Games 2 years ago in Philly.
My name is Carolla. I'm 17 years old.
Carolla, like, he's the youngest guy in the 819 crew.
We're always riding together. It's really rare that we ride alone, but we're doing a lot of demos all years long.
Hi, I'm Eric Laplante. I'm 19 years old.
Eric Laplante is a very good rider, like one of the best in the 819 crew. He's been stepping it up lately. He rides good under pressure. Like at big events, he'll always step it up.
My name is Frank Pylon. I'm 24 years old.
This guy's been basically the inspiration. He's the older guy.
What I really like is riding with my friends.
Last year we had a big crash doing a train.
Carolla forget to shift the third gear, the second gear.
Just cased a jump on the corner, and I was there. I had him just on my face.
I was thinking it was going to kill me. I was like, there's 3 other guys on the back.
Bike on the crowd, and I land on this bike and flipped like a dummy.
Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you around.
Welcome back. I'm Mary, token hottie. Next up is another section of our featured rider, Nate Adams, who I think is really cute and gave me this autographed card, and here he is on the Crusty Tour.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for all the Crusty Demons of Dirt?
The first time I participated participated with the Crusty Tour was this year in Australia. I mean, everyone wants to ride the tour because you know, you get paid to go do demos, and I think I just got on because I was putting in good results in contests, and everyone kind of knew me, and I was just being me, I guess. My part is kind of like the good guy part. I play the part of like the all-American kid, you know, clean cut, all that. And, you know, the whole militia kind of plays the part of the militia, and then it's kind of like balances out the show, good and evil, I guess.
We were messing with Adams in Australia. We bombed him with biscuits one day in the hallway. We jumped him one night during his opening ceremonies.
They bum rushed me and tackled me and gave me an atomic wedgie, which is when your underwear rips off. So I got a little irritated, so I sprayed, and Ronnie was the one who tackled me, so I sprayed him with a fire extinguisher. But then, a little bit later, I got tackled by Twitch and Deegan, and then Ronnie put the nozzle on my face and sprayed me in the face, so.
I got him so bad they had to stop the show for like 5 minutes to clean his eyes out.
He's doing all right. Everybody in Australia, when I first brought him over there, was worried that we were going to be too hard on him. He's going to just pack his stuff and go home, but he's a tough kid.
This next section features Chuck Carothers learning the trick that got him the gold medal at the X Games.
My name's Chuck Carothers, and we're out here at Pastrana-Rama trying to play with this foam pit. Came out to Travis Pastrana's house, and he's got all the goodies for us to try anything that we can on our dirt bike.
Chuck's a pretty good friend of mine, and you know, whenever he can come out, I love to have him out here. He's pretty cool, always motivating guy to get around, you know, always doing stuff. And basically Chuck came out and said, hey, I got a body varial. Thinking, yeah, I tried those don't work at all. Yeah, come on out, that'd be cool, I'd like to see it.
We got people shoveling and sweeping the turn right now. I was doing it myself, but nice enough where they just took over.
Did Chuck just say he was actually working?
I was.
He goes for stuff 100%. He's not one of the guys, like say Kenny Bartram, who likes to feel it out, think it out in his head. You know, Chuck, I'm sure he's been thinking of this trick for years, and probably the last month he couldn't even go to sleep at night.
It's been in my head since this last summer X Games.
Since he's been here, I've learned double backflips, and I've started attempting backflip 360 inverted thingamajiggies, and getting somewhat close, and yet Chuck has not taken a single run in the foam pit.
You know, I thought that I might have a chance to go ramp to dirt a couple times just to get the feel for my bike, because it'd been 5 months, wasn't sure if I could even find my grab the first time. That wasn't happening. The day kept going on, and you know, we had about an hour left of light, and I was feeling it. You know, I decided let's just go to the foam and do this. We're all here to see me do this next trick. Hopefully it goes good.
Like, once he thinks of something and gets it in his head, he seems to just go ahead and do it.
I got right back on the bike, back to the bars, feet on the pegs. Just in the process, I dislocated my shoulder, but that first time was successful.
My left one. How exactly do you pull one of those back in place?
No problem. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, there it is.
I've seen it in my head so many times, me doing this, and for me to finally do it, albeit in the foam, I did it.
Yeah, I got to give Chuck a lot of props on this this trick. It's pretty cool.
You're watching M80.
It's time for a commercial, but when we come back, more of Nate Adams, this horribly tacky curtain, the drummer from Slightly Stupid, and me picking up this pencil. We're back with more freestyle motocross and Rimo from the band Slightly Stupid.
My name is Ryan Moran. Well, I've been playing with Slightly Stupid, based out of Ocean Beach, San Diego. Guys are nuts, man, going so fast and boosting like 30 feet high by 60 feet, you know, in distance. And these guys are nuts, man. My drumming future is just to play as much as possible, play every single day, record, have fun, and survive playing music.
The show's almost over, but not without one more section of our featured writer and my future husband, Nate Adams.
My name is Rich Van Every, and right now we're working on the Nate Adams project. .411 Video Productions contacted me along with Nate to do film on him.
I want to make it like kind of like a documentary.
This video is going to be a lot different than a typical music video style.
It's going to be following me for about 1.5 years through my life.
His personality and what kind of guy he is and what it takes to be at the top of the freestyle world right now.
Been to Australia, Spain. We're just going to do gravity games, advanced triple crown.
He's got a fully booked schedule, and if he's not traveling, he's training or practicing every day. First one ever to do a 360, a 75 feet consistently. First one to do 75-foot backflip seat grabs. I mean, these are real serious tricks. And he will, get sketchy and go right back and do it again.
I have fun. I'm not just like work all the time, but when it comes time to put in legit practice to where you're, pushing yourself and just trying to become a better rider, then I've definitely done that.
You know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be intriguing about, you know, the life and times of these freestyle motocross riders, just how dangerous and serious their sport is.
A lot of the top guys in the sports get their own video, so it's kind of like I've made it, you know, a little bit.
So everyone go buy Nate Adams' video when it comes out. It's gonna be good.
We're done. Tune in next time for another edition of M80 on Fuel for more freestyle motocross, random stupidity, and lots of hot girls. Call me Nate.
Well,